Creativity is not just for making things. I use my creative thinking, my creativity in everything in life. So not only when I'm making something, but also as when I get stuck. If you follow me, you know that I do a lot of unstuckable things, how to get yourself unstuck. It's all based off of creativity. I've hijacked it for everything in my life. And not only for when I'm stuck, when I get around a hurdle, or looking for next steps, or just need to feel like I need to invent something or create something new or just make something. I also do it just to make my life easier. I do it even in the little mundane things in life because creativity can give you endless energy. And so I want to share my model with you. And so I start off with a triangle always because a triangle is really simple. And I like that there's only 3 parts to the triangle because 3 things are really easy for us to hold in our mind. And I'm going to need you to hold this in your mind for a little bit while we go through and talk about it. So we'll keep it simplified. Creativity can be way more complex, but that's just your uniqueness that's put into it. So we're going to do just the building blocks today. And at the top, I always start with flow because that is always the pinnacle. That is what I'm always striving for because when I'm in flow, things are easy. Things are effortless. When I'm in flow, my mind, my body, and my spirit, everything is fully aligned. And sometimes my body knows exactly what to do. I don't even have to think about it. It's wonderful. It feels effortless. Things take less time, and I have a lot more energy at the end of it. Oftentimes, I gain energy versus something that drains my energy when I have to really put a lot of focus into it. So flow is at the top. Over on the side here, we have focus, and focus, I want you to think about zooming in, narrowing in, seeing just a little bit of it. I wear glasses, so I often think about as flow as I can see far away just fine. But if I want to see the details, I need to put my glasses on. And so that's how I think about focus. I zoom in, I see less of what's going on around it, but yet I see more the details. And when everything is in harmony, flow, you're adding, and focus, you're subtracting. When it's in harmony, that's what you're doing. And life is a rhythm of adding and subtracting, taking a step back and zooming in to see the details. So whenever you can keep that rhythm going, that is harmony. That is exactly what we're looking for. And that's what I always strive for. But there's occasion where we get stuck. And that is the last part of the triangle. Sometimes we're spending too much time eliminating and trying to see the details, and we're not getting anywhere. And all we're doing is seeing more of the problem and less of solutions. Or we might be zooming out and looking at way too much, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is too much. I don't know what to do. You need to eliminate something in order so that you can feel like you can go forward. So when you get stuck from focus, you're normally doing some kind of doubting yourself. So I'll just use that as kind of a blanket statement. And if you want to get unstuck, here's what you do. You go to flow. Likewise, if you're in flow and you find like you're getting stuck because you're looking at too many things. I always think of the to-do list. Oh my gosh, the to-do lists. I make them, and then as I'm trying to figure out which one I should be doing, I add 5 more, and then add 3 more, and then add 1 more. And before you know it, my to-do list is getting longer, and yet I still don't have any idea what I'm supposed to do. And so you get a little bit overwhelmed. And the trick is, if you want to get out of that, you go on over to focus. You have to start eliminating something. And so on the to-do list, what I normally do is I delete the things that I know for sure I don't need to do. And then all of a sudden it looks like less. I don't necessarily delete them. I put them off to the side so I don't forget them. Because my brain says, oh, I'm going to forget it. No. I put it over here. It's on this other list. So that's my little trick for to-do lists. If you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed by all the things you have to do, write them all out. And then the first thing is eliminate the things that you don't need to do today. Maybe you need to do next week. Maybe it needs to be done tomorrow. Maybe you never need to do it, because I'm good at that too. Adding like, yeah, well, I really think I need to do that. I really don't need to. I just needed to get it out of my head. And then I pick the things like from my list. Then once I get those off to the side, then I pick what's going to be really fun for me to do today. And I pick the thing that I'm most excited about. And then I can go through and I can find my priorities. But through that, I've weeded down my list from like 30 items to more like 8 items. And it makes it a lot easier to pick. So this is my model of creativity, and it's how I keep myself aligned. I know that, keep it really simple. I either need to be in flow or focus. I'm always going back and forth between those. So flow and focus, it's what I'm always trying to do. And if for some reason I'm stuck, whether it's in flow or focus, I know that as soon as I realize, oh yeah, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Okay, so then I need to eliminate something. And then I figure out ways of eliminating it. And I have all kinds of creative strategies that can help you with eliminating or getting out of doubt if you're stuck there. Follow along on the channel, because I have a lot of things that I'm going to be sharing here with you.